It's another rainy day here at the cabin. Although the rain has let up quite a bit. Rained all day yesterday, all last night pretty hard. You could hear it on the metal roof. But yeah, look, that's how much the lake has come up. Yesterday morning, when I was filling buckets and dumping them, this dirt right here and that log were sticking out of the water. Now there's a good 5 inches of water on top of it. So yeah, the lake up here definitely fluctuates. Every bit of high ground around here drains down into this lake, so hopefully there's no more flooding like there was in mid-August. Better get my piling pull extenders on there soon too. Don't want the dock floating off again. Not floating off completely, just floating off of the pilings. Well, let's keep digging and dumping dirt. So these are 3-inch ABS pipes. Bought 2 of these, brought them out here so I can slip them over the dock pilings, and that way if the water rises above the pilings, the piling loops can continue sliding along the ABS pipe, or at least that's the idea. So yeah, as far as driving it into the bottom of the lake, I want to do that, I don't know, a foot or two, really as deep as I can, just to make sure they're more secure. But yeah, so I'm going to cut a 45 or so on the end of the ABS pipe here, and there's a silky saw for that. This is called the Wood Boy, and it's more of a carpentry one, but it should work on ABS pipe just the same. And there you go. Well done. This could turn out real funny. We'll see if the water ever gets that high. I hope not. So I screwed up. When I put this on, it tightened the piling loop chain too tight around this, so now I can't get the chain off, and the chain is too tight, so it's actually holding the dock underwater a little bit. Got in the water with my waders on. The water came up over my waders, so I got all wet. I've just been drying off in the cabin for a little bit, but yeah, I need to pull the ABS pipe off, loosen up that chain, and then do it all over again. Wasn't too bad. Stay. Yeah, also bent the heck out of that I bent the heck out of the chain link here, adjustable stainless steel chain link, trying to get it off. So good thing I have another one of those up here. Doesn't look too bad. I thought I was gonna need this rope to do like a kind of a friction prusik around the black ABS pipe to get a strong enough grip to pull it out, but it slid out pretty nice just using your hands. So coil it up nice, put it back in the cabin. Fuel for the wood stove is a constant thing around here. Every day I'm doing that, and every day I'm filming it pretty much. So sorry. So those logs are going to be what I rest all of the lumber on to keep it, you know, under the cabin, out of the weather, until I can get to my next project. But yeah, there's a little bit of standing water under the cabin since I excavated out from under it. So I'm going to create a little drainage for that, set these logs up, move lumber under the cabin, and then I can start excavating out the other side. I have a few of these, I think 3. These are the milled cedar logs that that were used to build the cabin. So I think these are probably 8-footers, probably for with a short wall on the back. Yeah, pretty cool. And a section of 4x4 treated. Again, this is probably from the 80s when they built the cabin. Still pretty solid. Really solid, actually. Here's another, looks like, I don't know, 1x6, something like that. Just like a fence plank. But I got a bunch of those over in the shed, so I'll go put this over there. This is some of the other stuff we got under there. I'll start pulling it out. Maybe get some on video if it's somewhat interesting in any way. Any piece of dimensional lumber, anything that's any dry wood, anything like that, in my opinion, it's pretty valuable out here because you either have to freight it out in winter or I have to fly it out here with me. So it's expensive to get out here, even if it's just you know, something like this piece of dimensional 2x10. That could be like the base of a ladder or something like that. You know, it's a lot easier than having to split a piece of wood to do that. So yeah, everything is I don't like to just burn it, not right away at least. I was chopping it up to just being stinky, but I kept thinking I was smelling something dead around the entrance to the cabin, usually when I'm going in. But sure enough, cleaning out under here. Something killed and ate a little bird right there. I'll have to get this little guy out of here. Well, I'm pretty tired of digging, and there is a lot of cardboard under here. I think the best thing to do would be to start a fire so we could burn up a lot of that cardboard. So yeah, let's go start a fire. You know what goes well with fire? Oh, one thing I wanted to show you, let me find it here. It blends in so well with the ground. So I did a lot of selective trimming yesterday behind me. Pretty much I'd go back there. If there's two trees growing next to each other, I'd pick the healthier one, and then I would cut the one that was less healthy, so the healthier one has a better chance at growing taller and stronger. But while I was back there, I found an old spruce that was wired up at like a 30-degree angle against a bigger tree. At first I was curious why someone would have done that. And then I found this there. That looks like an old turkey or chicken leg with a piece of wire attached to it. I think it was an old snare line. So yeah, you wire the essentially a ramp so it's easier for small critters like squirrels, ermine, weasel, all sorts of small critters. It's a lot easier for them to run up that vice climb vertically straight up the tree, and as they do, their head will get caught in a wire loop. This is at the top as bait, trying to entice some of those small critters from running up that ramp and getting caught. But yeah, that is very old. Very, very old. Maybe it was an older rabbit leg. It's hard to tell. If anyone knows what that is. It's got little claws. It looks more like fur than feather. I'm guessing it was an older rabbit leg. So after seeing that birch tree just fall out of the blue yesterday across the lake, I decided that birch behind me really needs to come down. It's extremely rotted out inside, and if it comes down, there's a good chance it'll take out the either my outhouse, one of my nice spruce trees here on the property, or it'll just happen, you know, as I'm walking up to the outhouse, and it'll, you know, truly be a widowmaker. So let's get it out of there. Look at how rotten that was at the top. Just falling apart in my hands. It's only a matter of time before that was coming down where it wanted to. The wand chooses the wizard, Harry. So that birch tree that we just fell had a pretty big surprise on it. Check that out. Well, that's not very cool. Get that little cocoon guy out of there. But that is chaga. This one might be rotten though. Let me cut it in half and see. Yeah, fortunately, I think this guy's rotten, but that was a huge chunk of chaga at one point in time. Wish I could have got here before it went bad. One more cast. Not a very good one. Maybe I'll have to do one more. Ooh, that's a big one. Yeah, check that out. Hell yeah. Right off the property too. Hopefully he wasn't hurt too bad. I'm sure he'll survive. Pike are pretty hardy, robust fish. And again, that was on the Japanese cocaine mouse with the magic kanji on his back. Time to go home.